The 10 most mysterious treasures in the world. Treasures containing tens of tons of gold or worth billions of dollars are mysteriously missing because all burial participants are killed or cannot explain the directions on the map. Yamashita treasure. Part of the treasure Yamashita found on Bacuit Bay, Bacuit Bay Island in Palawan, Philippines, is associated with a legend of the missing treasure of Japanese General Tomoyuki Yamashita in the 1940s. This huge treasure was seized by Japanese fascists from wealthy countries, as far as Malaysia, India, Thailand during the period from the 30s to the end of World War II. At that time, Yamashita was in charge of transporting the entire trophy to the Philippines before moving into Japan. However, Japan surrendered to its allies when the number of goods stopped in the country of thousands of islands. Before being arrested and hanged, Yamashita decided to divide and hide them in 172 different places on the island and thought he would one day get back. Many sources say that this treasure is worth billions of dollars. By the 1970s, Rogelio Roxas found part of the treasure. Later, Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos ordered the confiscation of all the treasures and hidden them in a special basement. Roxas filed suit and received a massive $22 billion in bonuses. However, he is still not satisfied and continues to complain. Treasure stolen by the Pisco Church. In the mid-1800s, 4 Peruvian soldiers discovered the huge fortune of the Pisco Church and planned to deceive the priests of the church to rob treasure and gold. All 4, Luke Barrett, Arthur Brown, Jack Killerane and Diego Alvarez, are all trusted by the Pisco Church and assigned to manage the treasure. By chance, they robbed more than 14 tons of gold and many valuables, and fled in a boat after killing priests. On the way to escape to Australia, they lost the way to leave the spoils on an island. The robbers mapped the location of the hiding place, hoping to someday return to find the treasure. However, prior to this, the Peruvian military discovered the bandits dead, leaving 2 of the 4 dead, the other 2 arrested. Finally, Killerane was the only survivor of a prison sentence. Before dying, Killerane revealed the secret of the robbery of the Pisco Church and the treasure hiding place with a man named Charles Howe. Howe cannot bring the number of treasure to tell everything to George Hamilton. However, Hamilton never found the treasure hiding place because he did not understand the instructions on the map. Map. Lu treasure. Many believe that the Lu map leads to the hiding place of 14 tons of gold. This is the amount of gold that the Nazis brought into the United States to undermine the economy and prevent the United States from engaging in World War II. After the plan came to an end, the U.S. set up the Golden Rule and broke the German plan. However, all those who hold the Lu treasure map secret have committed suicide, so Germany cannot decipher the map and bring the gold back to the country. Golden City. Many rumors suggest that White City, in La Ciudad Blanca, Honduras, is a city full of gold. Archaeologist William Williams said surveys in 1933 showed mounds near Rio Patuca and Rio Conquer show signs that aristocratic families used to live there use gold plates. In February 2013, archaeologists from the National Science Foundation and the University of Houston used advanced technology to map ancient sites. However, they have not yet made a statement that this is a treasure store. The treasure of Genghis Khan. Many say that the Issyk-Kul Lagoon, east of Kyrgyzstan, is where Christians bury the treasure of knights. One of the most famous myths is that the treasure was buried with Genghis Khan, the king of Mongolia. During the 13th century, Genghis Khan successfully conquered a large land stretching from Asia to Europe. Treasures. The treasures you have are the booty accumulated through the battle. According to some records, the soldiers killed all who knew the location of the tomb and the participants buried the famous king. The Japanese conducted many archaeological digs to locate Genghis Khan's grave but failed. Recently, American experts claim they have found the grave but have not detected any treasure. A steamer sank with huge gold to the ocean floor in 1901. But when it was salvaged in 2012, no treasure was found in the wreck. Gem sinks under the sea. Florida's Florida hurricane has caused a number of historic shipwrecks, including the sinking of the Santissima Concepcion, El Grande. According to documents, about 500 people were aboard when it crashed and only about 4 to 190 survivors, the Chicago Tribune reported. The number of sunken assets in the ocean during the disaster include 1,800,000 pesos, $134,600, 77 pearls, and 49 emeralds. Authorities tried to locate the treasure but failed. It is widely believed that an adventurer found about 25% of the treasure in the discovery of the seabed in 1687. The gold warehouse in the wreck disappears. The SS Islander luxury steamer sank to the ocean floor in 1901 and was salvaged in 2012. However, according to the Dallas Morning News, no treasure was found on board. Mars's expedition said that gold could have fallen to the sea floor during the salvage because they saw dust and some bits of gold left in the wreck. Mars estimates mysterious treasure values amount to more than $250 million, and they are planning their next adventure to find them. Now, you can see part of the SS Islander on the edge of Admiralty Island and the rest of Seattle. Gold tanker of the German Army. Many say that the Antilla loaded with gold from the German Army along the North Sea to surrender to the Allies as a result of World War II defeats. However, before landing, the captain ordered the ships sink the same number of huge assets to the ocean floor instead of letting them fall into the hands of others, the Boston Globe reported. Local people call Antilla a ghost ship. The missing treasure of the Apache Indians. Some rumors suggest that after looting money and gold from a carriage, the Apache natives hid their trophy in a winery in Mount Winchester, Arizona. Currently, according to the Houston Chronicle, many people are searching for the missing treasure to try their luck despite the stories that they may suffer the curse from the deceased. Boldin Canyon. Legend has it that, in 1869, a group of sailors went along the White River and landed in the White Mountains, west of New Mexico. Here, they discovered the gold ore flowing from the stream in the canyon, the Arizona Republic said. However, the Apache Indians attacked and killed them brutally. Only one person named Adams escaped. Adams returned to the canyon to find the mysterious gold mine, but he never saw them again.